You know, I really didn't think through this whole, like, pre-intro, intro thing when I started doing it, because I'm actually not all that funny. So coming up with, like, a pre-intro intro for every video is... I should stop doing this. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to RimWorld Beta 18. I certainly hope you're having a wonderful day, because I'm certainly excited to be back with the colony. Things are going pretty well. Other than the fact that Kenna has been unconscious for quite some time and, as a birthday present, developed dementia. So, yeah, she's unconscious and has now developed dementia, which is, well, it could be better, is what I'll say to that. Fortunately, though, I mean, 86% of the way to breaking that smoke leaf withdrawal, that addiction. Hopefully you can beat that, and then, you know, come through all right afterwards. Because I mean, what was your job? Your job, Kenna, was, well, it's hunting and constructing, but it was also apparently some research in there. So hopefully we can get you. Hopefully we can get you back on your feet at some point. There's also a mental break days from Chaz, which is fair enough. Now, at the moment, I've gone ahead and given everybody some work to do. We're starting to build some walls up in here. We're also running some power cables around the place as well, as you can see. We're just gonna basically wire up the caves, get some lights in there, and just make everything look a little bit better. So something we might actually want to do is get a standing lamp just into that corner there, just to brighten that space up a little bit. And we could maybe throw another one into that spot as well, just to try and really keep things nice and bright. Because what I'm thinking I actually really want to do is move my hydroponics into this space. I think one of these rooms could be really good for just a bunch of hydroponics basins. So we'll see how that works out. It would be really nice to do that, because it would mean that maybe we can get away with 1 or 2 of the sun lamps as opposed to needing 3 of them, or potentially more at some point. But I guess we'll see. I guess we'll totally see what happens there. We have got some hops as well, so beer production is something that I expect we'll be getting back into eventually. It would be nice if people would prioritize working on the farms out there, but I guess after all the construction, we'll probably see some work going into the farms. Now, COLMEA is hauling some steel. Do we have any wood? We do. We've actually nearly got 3,000 wood out here, which is kind of nuts. So I don't suspect we're going to be going through that all too quickly. Hopefully. I wouldn't like to go through 3,000 wood really, really quickly. That would be that'd be a little bit annoying. That'd be a little bit annoying to go through all that really, really quickly. Anyway, Skippy, if you wouldn't mind just finishing that off for me, we can go ahead and get the walls put into that space. There we go. So we'll do that and do that. Get that walled up, and then we can actually go ahead into production. And 100 steel and 1 component per basin. So that's actually a lot. Can we just reinstall these? We actually can't. We actually can't reinstall hydroponics basins. So we're probably going to want to... What is this? Incapacitated refugee opportunity. Semyon, a tactician, contacts you on the radio and requests help. He's wounded and unable to move. Without your help, he will die in 8 days. Where are we talking about here? That's, what would that be? Journey-wise. So if we went from here, let's plan our journey. We want to do, what do we do here? Right mouse button adds a waypoint to there. What would that be? 1.1 day to go from point A to point B there. It's tempting, but I mean, we can't really feed ourselves, you know? We straight up can't feed ourselves, so I don't think we're going to be doing the journey, I'm afraid. It just doesn't seem like a good idea to take that on. It's unfortunate, but we just can't. We can't take it on. There is some starvation. Chaz is currently starving. I imagine that's just because Chaz is, that's because Chaz was wandering. We do have a little... No, we don't have any food. We Yeah, we don't really have any food here. Okay, we need to figure out the food situation. We really need to figure out the food situation because it's rough. It's really, really, really rough. And I'm not seeing anything out there worth hunting. Oh, we did have this. We had the ambrosia, which is nice. But there is nothing really worth hunting out there, which actually has me really worried. Because our growing efforts just aren't good enough, frankly. Our growing efforts really, really aren't good enough. My Humps is currently going through alcohol withdrawal as well. 30% on the withdrawal thing there. You are looking at 90% on your addiction or your dependence. So hopefully we can get everybody through their troubles here. It'd be really nice to not have to deal with the constant addiction to alcohol and smoke leaf and all that. There are a decent number of rats out here. I guess we could go and hunt. There's some hares as well. There's a raccoon there as well that we can go and hunt. But those aren't going to give us much. We're not, like, you're not going to get a lot from a rat, you know? So, we do need to figure things out. Do we only have one muffalo? No, we do have two of them. We still have the two muffalo, which is good. But, I mean, the pigs really aren't doing much for us, are they? I can't imagine, it doesn't seem, oh, wait a minute, we have a lot of animals in there needing butchered. Do we maybe want another butcher's table? Maybe that's something we want. Maybe building a wooden butcher's table in there. Bad temperature, never mind that then. Can we just extend that area, please? So stockpile zone, just extend it to there. I think another butcher's table might be a good idea. It might be an idea to deconstruct the fueled stove, get COLMEA'S to prioritize that, and then build a copy of the butcher's table and see what happens. So build me a copy of this, rotate it to there, build me a copy of the stool as well, and then COLMEA, can I get you to prioritize working on both of those? If you wouldn't mind. So that we can get double the butchering, potentially. Not that it's going to do a whole lot. I don't think it's going to... It's not going to change a lot because we still only have a limited number. Did you just fail construction? Wow. Okay. Can you work on that again for me? Basically, what I'm saying is there's only a finite number of animals that we can really do anything with here. So, this is just going to get us more meat in one go. So there we go. Let's go ahead and say that we want to butcher creatures and just do it forever. Humps, I want you to prioritize butchering there. And then who else is good at cooking? So Humps is a good cook. You aren't. You are not either. You are all right. You are not. You're very good. So go and prioritize butchering. So both of you can butcher at pretty much exactly the same time. And I think that'll do some good stuff for us. Fire starting spree from Hunter. Come on, bud. Can you not do that for me? I mean, it's out there. It's not like it's not the worst thing in the world as long as it doesn't catch into our plants, but unless it rains, that's probably not going to go out either. So maybe what just happened there? I think something wanted revenge. Let's just extend the home zone for a second to try and deal with the fires. Because maybe that's not a bad idea. Hunter, you won't actually put out fire, will you? Because you're a pyromaniac. That makes sense. At least everybody else can sort of work to put that out. It's foggy at the minute. If it started raining, we wouldn't have had to do this, but as it stands, this is what we gotta do to hopefully get this fire out. I don't know if we're beating it. I think we are. Just about. Oh yeah, no, this is gonna be no problem. We have enough of us. So there we go. That's been dealt with. We'll just leave the home zone as is, I suppose. All of you can head back in and presumably go to bed. Canna, how are you looking? 93%. Today might be the day that Canna wakes up from the whatever. It's a coma at this point? I really don't know. Kai has gone berserk and is now fist fighting a cow. Okay. There's also a herd of alpha beavers moving through the area. They are going to start taking out every tree. Do we want to try and fight them? Because, I mean, that would be a good source of meat. It's just risky. Let's select everybody. We'll get humps on this. We'll get, so Scipio is a pass. Scipio and Chaz, I think, are the two we don't want on this. Kai doesn't actually have a weapon, so Kai doesn't go, Scipio doesn't go, Chaz doesn't go, and Canna doesn't go. Everybody else come out here, please. Quick as you can, because we're gonna need to, open fire kind of quickly here. I'm wondering if these things are gonna retaliate. That's the question, because if they retaliate, then we have a problem. Let's move forward a little bit. If we can run away from them, we're fine. If not, we do have a major problem. So open fire. Let's see. Just hit one of them and see what happens. Please hit one of them. Good lord. Can we hit one of them, please? Seriously. Okay, so they're not going to retaliate. Right. So can we move ahead of them? That might be a bit much. That might actually be a big risk moving ahead of these things. Because if they do retaliate, we are done. There we go. Hit a few of them at least. There we go. There we go. Let's keep moving. Let's try and move with the pack. We're not doing a very good job of hunting them, but it's something at least. Can we regroup here and then start attacking that one at least? Can we get one of them, please? Don't shoot each other. Don't shoot. Like, seriously, 3 of these guys have just... One of them's just been headshot. Colmea, that was you. That Colmea just headshot someone. Alright, that one's done. We got 1 alpha beaver. Out of that many. Just unrecruit... Oh, for God's sake, Colmea, stop shooting. Right. We need to look at the injuries here. Hunter has a minigun shot to the torso and left leg. Trogo has a minigun shot in the right lung and 2 in the torso. Senra has a minigun shot to the left leg. 2 of them, actually. 1 in the tibia as well. And then also in the torso. So that's nice. Oh, also in the jaw. Trogo took a minigun shot to the jaw. Thank you for that, Colmea. It's not quite clear why Kai is the one that had the minigun. Also, Kai, are you still... Did you fist fight this pig? You did. You crushed its jaw with your fist. Wow. Trogo has gotten sick from infection. The infection is in her torso. Okay, well that's a bit of a problem. Fortunately, Colmea is gonna... Why? Kai, why have you put on a bowler hat? Why have you put on a... I get it's a masterwork, but why? Whatever. We have a merchant here. I believe it's Scipio goes out and talks. Yes, it is. Can you go trade with Toll, please? These are tribes people, though, so I'm not expecting... it's not like we're going to get tech from them, but we might be able to get something decent. What do we got? Pemmican. They have a lot of it, but it's expensive. Neutroamine. They have a lot of it, which we do need for medicine production. Plasteel, they have a lot for a decent price. How much for all of it? 2,604 silver for 144 plasteel. Eesh. I don't think so. I really don't think so. Psychic Insanity Lance, Psychic Shock Lance, Psychic Animal Pulsar, and Gold. 53 for the gold. So these guys, I mean, they're doing all right, but I don't think we want any of what they're selling, because we have some gold right here that we can take. So I'm not going to stress about that. Apparently we are low on medicine. That's a bit of a concern. We're also low on food. There's still not a lot to hunt around here, which I'm getting more and more concerned about, because we are going to starve to death. It's gonna happen. It is straight up gonna happen if we don't figure out the food problem. So hopefully we can do that. This turret's actually up and working, which is good. We have visitors from the Gixada of the Valley. They seem to have a few items to trade as well. So Scipio, head out there and trade with Camel, if you wouldn't mind. Never had two groups visiting at the one time. That's new. Let's see. So they have some pemmican, which is actually 116 for pemmican's not bad. They would take some cloth off my hands as well. I don't think we're going to do anything with that anytime soon. We have a lot of clothes here. They don't have much in the way of money, though. But what if we gave them a duster, and you know, that'll pretty much, you know, we can give them all of our dusters, basically. Those 2 turkey leather dusters. That means that we don't have to actually pay anything for the food. So I'll accept that. I will straight up accept that, and that'll give us some pemmican, which is food. And food is very important. So that pig's going to put it into storage. And technically speaking, I think we can, well, we can eat that, which is beautiful stuff. Again, I've never seen 2 groups visit at one time. That's actually new to me. Looks like Humps is also going to be working on some wort, so we can actually get beer again. Even if it's not much beer, it's still a little bit of beer. As for this area here, it actually looks like White is doing a good job at starting to plant all of this. Even if it's not really... Oh, you know, it's just hit me. The animals will be eating this, won't they? What are you doing? Consuming my rice plants. Yeah. I didn't think about that. We're going to want to build some walls around this, but we can't because... I'm going to have to get rid of my, my nice floor there. But we're going to have to build some walls just to protect this. So we'll get some doors around it like this. Just so we can go through it nice and easily. And then we'll have to zone an area and say remove roof area. So that's not going to have a roof. Actually, you know what would be a better idea? Build a roof there and then remove the roof on the inside. So that right there will stop wild animals from getting in and eating our crops. I totally didn't think about that, which is quite annoying. Also, maybe just remove roof from all of that, because if you start building roofs when there's nothing to support it, kind of going to have a problem there, COLMEA. It's going to be a little bit of an issue, because it'll just sort of fall and potentially murder you. Oh my god, Kenna's back on her feet. Well, she's no longer incapable of walking, at least. Has a large tolerance for smoke leaf, but has got no more addiction to it, which is amazing. She's also good at shooting, and we don't actually have a gun to give her. And I believe we've also sold most of our ranged weapons. That's a bit awkward. Could we, by chance, make a gun? Is that a thing we could do? Just something basic? Like, what do we need for a heavy SMG? 75 steel 4 components. I don't think we're going to be doing that. What about, I don't know, a revolver? 30 steel 2 components. Not bad, actually. What about an auto pistol? 30 and 2. Tempting, tempting, tempting. Chain shotgun. 70 and 5. Okay, pump shotgun. 60 and 3. Bolt action rifle. 60 and 3. Looks like it's gonna have to be a heavy pistol, or it's gonna be an auto pistol or a revolver. I mean, what does more damage? Does it say? Doesn't really. Let's just do the auto pistol, I guess. We'll do 2 of them. And just move that to like the top here and make that the priority. So hopefully we can get that done. We'll turn that table back on. And hopefully we can eventually get ourselves 2 auto pistols for Kai and for Kenna. Kenna also wearing a bowler hat there, which is fair enough. It's an interesting choice for an outfit. We have 2 people in bowler hats, 1 in a wooden war mask, everybody else in helmets. Fair enough. You know, I'm not gonna say what you can and cannot wear. That's not my place. That's not my job. What I will do though is give you an order to go ahead and cut all the plants down here, because there's quite a few of them. So just cut everything in that area, and also cut everything in that area too, just to make sure that we get all of it. Because I think that's a lot of hay grass out there, and then down here is a bunch of potato plants as well that are ready to harvest. We got some rice plants there that are ready to harvest, so there's a lot of stuff ready to harvest. Probably a good idea to grab it. Also going to be good to get all this up and built, so that we can, you know, keep those wild animals out. As for everything else, I mean, I'm thinking it might be a bit risky, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to clear out, what have we got? A mental break, confusion from Kenna. Alright, that's okay. That's alright. Can we... Why is it selecting every growing zone? I want to just delete all of the growing zones that we have there, because that could become either a new power generation area or, well, anything really. It could literally become anything. So give me a deconstruct order for... I don't want that cable gone. I want to remove the floor. So remove those floors from there and from there. Then I don't think we have roof stuff there anymore. So zone an area, remove roof from all of that. And then let's just deconstruct the wooden walls along there as well. Just to clear the space out, make it look a little bit different. We can give a cut plants order for in there too. Just to get all of that out of there as well. Confusion again from Kenna. I feel like we're going to have some issues with Kenna, I'm going to be honest. And a berserk break from White. Why is that? Are you, by chance, yeah, alcohol withdrawal, combined with what? Starving. That's a problem. I didn't realize that we had everybody starving right now. We don't have any sources of food, though. Nothing reliable, anyway. I mean, all of our... They're not growing our plants. That's probably a fault of mine, to be fair. Can we... Are they sleeping? Yes. Okay, Colmea and Humps and Hunter and Trogo and Senra. I need you guys to come down here and hunt these things for me. Because we kind of need the meat. So start with a turkey. Then start with this guy. Then that guy. Then that one. Come on, finish it off for me. Then finish it off. Grenades apparently are also being used there. Good. Let's move outside. And kill that one. Then that one. Finish it off. Is the grenade going in? No, it isn't. Alright, kill that one. Alrighty. So, unforbid those, unrecruit you guys, and then Humps, I want you to not consume the deer corpse. Hold that. And then you can come out and hold that one. Hunter, you can go and hold that one. Trogo, you can go hold that one. Chaz, you can hold the turkey. And Senra, you can hold... No, you can't. That's fine. We got some animals going in there for holing. Those can be turned into food. I don't know how reliably we can make food off of that, but we are gonna find out. I need you to butcher for me there, Humps, if you wouldn't mind, bud. Because we are in desperate need of food at this point. So Chaz is also going to be doing some butchering. A little bit of meat off of that, consuming the rest of it. Better than nothing, I suppose. I really don't want it to be starvation that takes people here. I really don't want it to be starvation that kills this colony. They've lasted so long, you know? They've lasted so long. I really don't want it to be starvation that kills them. But it might be, because for whatever, like, they're just not really farming reliably. And I mean, I guess maybe we need someone dedicated to it. White at the minute is, what is this? Collis is not able to do any of this because of a health condition. What is the health condition? Is it the malnutrition or the withdrawal? I have no idea. Moderate malnutrition for you, trivial for everyone else, I'm assuming. Okay, so White is doing it, is pretty rough there. Who is our best grower then? So it's going to be Chaz. Right, Chaz, you know what? You are going to do cooking and all that as like a secondary thing. I need you to focus on, I need you to focus on growing, Chaz. If you wouldn't mind. Don't relax socially. Don't pray. Okay, hold on a minute. Work here. Restrict. Can we actually set them to be, like, working at a set time here? So, I need Chaz. I need you working from, like, 9 to 5 there. So we'll see how that works out. If I go ahead and recruit and then unrecruit, you're sowing an area. So you are actually, like, actually working now, which is good. So that's good. That'll get us some food. That'll probably combat the starvation. Even if they're all eating raw potatoes, that is better than nothing. Trogo is going into a sad wander. Probably because of the starvation, but... Oh, what is going on here? Whoa! Kai's gone berserk and Hunter's taken it upon himself to start shooting him. No! That is not okay! We don't shoot people because they... Oh, he's attacking a pig. Let him attack the pig! Don't shoot him for it! Good lord, Hunter, that's a bit excessive, mate! Come on! That is more than a little bit excessive. Can we... You know what? You know what? I want everyone working these hours here. Everyone's working 9 to 5. It's a way to make a living, and you're not getting a choice. So there we go. Everyone needs to be working from 9 to 5 every day. Because if they don't, we're not going to get anything done. You know, we really need Chaz to be harvesting things where possible. So right now you're going to be harvesting some rice, which is good. Again, it's going to be a source of food, which again, we are in desperate need of. Now Chaz is actually running away from Kai at the minute. That's fine. That's probably the correct response rather than opening fire with an assault rifle. One colonist is currently idle. That's going to be White. So White, why are you idle? Are you not capable? So you're not actually capable of doing anything right now, and unfortunately neither is Kai. But that's fine. Hunter lacks ranged weapon. That is White as well. I'm not actually sure where your ranged weapon would have gone here, which is a bit of a worry. I'm really hoping it hasn't been scrapped, but I just don't know. I mean, you're not set to be working right now, I don't think. No, you're not. So, are you just idle from the malnutrition? Have you ate anything? No. Or, sorry, yes, you have. Hopefully that'll go away. Hopefully we can actually get you to do something if you can get some food for me. You're visiting a grave, that's fine. At least you're no longer idle. Oh, there was a bulk goods trader, I didn't know that. Drogo, if you can get off that wander, I'm sure there's like a potato you can go eat. As for you and your ranged weapon, I'm actually really, really confused about where your ranged weapon would have gone. I have no idea. And we just don't have any. Some wart rotted away in storage. We'll not worry too much about that. I think you are still experiencing some malnutrition there, bud. Yeah. I assume it's the... Kanna's gone confused again. I assume it's the malnutrition that's basically, like, causing your issue there. Can I force you to go eat something? Consume some rice. Let's just have you go consume some rice. Humps is currently the only person actually making food, which is obviously not great, but there you go. So you've had a little bit of rice. Can you get back to work? You actually can. So I don't think you're going to be idle anymore. And you can actually do growing as well, so hopefully that'll work out. Trogo's currently incapacitated. I'm assuming that's due to the starvation, so hopefully someone can heal Trogo up a little bit. Interestingly, a couple of assault rifle shots there, some bites and all that, so that'll be from Kai's berserk phase, I guess. Hunter, can I get you to kill that raccoon for me? Thank you. That's exactly what we want to see. All of this still exists on here as well, so Chaz, what are you up to? You're actually sowing all of that as well. Now you're going to go harvest some hay grass. It does look like, you know, there is actually some farming going on. So that's a plus. The animals are going to get fed. Chaz is just gradually... Oh, look at this! I didn't even realize this was all mined out. I didn't notice this. I wasn't paying attention. So build all of this, and then put me a door there, and then... So a door goes there, and then a door just goes every... Let's do every, like, 2, just for that added bit of security to see, you know, how things work out. So we can get that all built. What's the floor here? Limestone tiles? No problem. Let's go to floor. Let's go to limestone tile. And bring it the whole way through the cave there. That'll be beautiful. That'll be absolutely beautiful to have. Do we have enough limestone to do the whole place? I don't know if we do. But I think we should at least find out. So that's a lot of limestone. It's a lot of limestone. Fire starting spree. That's really not good, but okay. Okay, bud. You do you. You do you, Hunter. Just set fire to the solar panel! Okay! COLMEA, could you put out the fire for me, please? Please, let's not let the solar panel die. Thank you. That could have been rough. We are still low on medicine. We still have some, though, so I think we're doing all right. I think we could probably also go ahead and say that we want to delete the hay grass plots there. Since we do have that one outside. Oh, there we go. Sniper rifle, excellent. That's Trogo's, right? So Trogo, go equip that sniper rifle for me. And I don't see any other guns lying around, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. I think we are just going to have to wait, aren't we? I mean, is anything actually being made here? Plasteel simple helmet? No. I think we're going to have to wait and some crafting being done at some point. A herd of boomalopes are currently migrating. I don't think we're going to go touch those at all. I think that would be a terrible idea to attack those boomalopes, so we'll just leave those be. Can we find any rats, though? There's a few of them. We'll hunt them. I mean, it would be nice. It'd be nice if it was raining. I'd totally go after the boomalopes, but yeah, that's not happening without rain. Also, one of my turrets broke down. That's great. Of course, it's that one. We are being raided, and they're right there. It's 3 scythers. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. It is time to test our defenses. COLMEA with the minigun. Can I don't know where to put you. I'm going to be honest. We got rid of some of our cover. Oh dear. We actually straight up got rid of some of our cover. We were using some of those walls as cover. So Trogo, I need you to go there for me, bud. Gonna put you in that spot. Actually, could we put you up there and still get you to have a shot. Colmea with the minigun, I'm going to put you there. Kai has no gun. Humps has grenades. We might need those. Hunter with the assault rifle, go there. Or over there, possibly. I don't really know. Hunter with the assault rifle there, I suppose. White has no gun. Scipio has no gun. Trogo with the sniper there. Senra with the assault rifle, I guess there. Let's move. Let's go. These things are going to take some damage going through here. But not a whole lot. Actually, they're all done. Oh my god. Oh, that was unexpected. Right. Well, that changes everything. Can my soldiers, like, regroup in that area? Absolutely regroup in that area. Good lord. That was seriously unexpected. Right. Colmea. Go melee attack that Scyther to death, and then melee attack that Scyther to death. Wow. That was, I did not expect for 1 second that we were going to survive that. Wow. That's remarkable. Colmea, can you, you won't do smithing. White, will you? No. Scipio? Can you work at that machine table for me? If you wouldn't mind? Because we kind of need to, like, disassemble those things. Because I want the resources from it. That's I'm honestly... Wow. What are you doing? Oh, there we go. So yeah, disassemble the mechanoid. What do we get for it? Components and plasteel. Okay. Well, that's not bad. Those components and plasteel are definitely welcome. Definitely welcome. I'm genuinely in awe of the fact that we just did that. Colmea, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to rearm all of these traps. It's a really tedious task, but they just took out 3 Scythers. I know Scythers aren't the strongest type of mechanoid, but they didn't even get through. Like, they straight up did not get through. That's ridiculous. That's the best kind of ridiculous, but it's ridiculous. Cannot believe we got away with that. Cannot believe that we just survived 2 Scythers raiding like it was nothing. Straight up like it was nothing. That is... Okay. Okay, I'll take it. That's so good, man. That's so good. Alright, so Colmea's gonna reset those. White, how are you looking at the minute? So you're still in your withdrawal. Fortunately, everyone seems to be doing alright. It is just an issue that Kenna keeps going into these dazes, which I believe it's gonna be the dementia is doing that, which is really unfortunate and kind of sad. Kind of really sad, actually. I made a joke about it at the end of the last one, but it is sad, you know? So, Kenna's not gonna be doing much for us. Which, I mean, we can't really do anything about that. I'm not gonna like get rid of Kenna. I'd feel worse. Like, I made me joke at the end of the last episode. That joke doesn't extend to like being like, hey, bye-bye, Kenna. We're not about that. We're straight up not about that. That's not what we do here. That would be terrible. There's an alpaca there. There's actually there's a doe there as well. Any more of those around? No. Well, we'll hunt that one. Hunt the alpaca as well. I don't see much else worth hunting. Actually, I do. There's a couple of things there that are worth hunting. Not a whole lot else, but that's not so bad. Oh, hello. Got a couple of turkeys up there. Also worth mentioning, I changed my animals a little bit. They're not restricted to Animal Area 1, but Animal Area 1 is all of this space up here, as well as some parts of the base. And the reason I did that is because a lot of my animals were actually going in here for a while and deciding they were going to eat the crops, which we kind of don't want them doing. So I basically gave them like a, I think it's like a 300 by 200 rectangle up here that they can run around in and do their thing. So it means they can feed themselves, they can eat out there without too much hassle, and it also means that we can still grow our crops and also not have too much hassle, which I'm kind of all about. Chaz is currently going through exhaustion. We still have white without a ranged weapon, low medicine, starvation across the board again, which is really not good. There is some meat that people could eat, but, and Humps is actually, no, Humps. I understand you're in a tantrum, buddy, but really, you do not need the grenades. You do not need the grenades. Oh no. Oh no. He's gonna kill himself, isn't he? Break the door all you want, bud. Break the brakes up. You break whatever you want. Just don't do it with a grenade. Please don't do it with a grenade. Oh no. Where is it? Right. Okay, yep. No, you honestly just break whatever. Just don't use a grenade. He didn't use a grenade. Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's totally fine. Oh, he's collapsed. He got food poisoning. Good. So basically what's happened here is we had our moment of we had our moment of like thinking we dealt with starvation. We actually haven't. So it might not be a bad idea to build more areas for crops, because I think we need them. So what if we did like a 10 by 5? Let's do another 10 by 5 and another 10 by 5. And then we merge all that into one big growing zone. So let's just scrap those ones for a second and then go to growing zone. So growing zone just there. And that's all going to be one growing zone. That's going to be for potatoes, because of course it's going to be for potatoes. I think they grow quite quickly as well, so it kind of makes sense. And we'll do this sort of thing right here. We'll get rid of that door. And we could get, what are we growing here? Rice. Right, that's fine. We'll get a door just up here somewhere. We'll go for, I don't know where to put the door, I'm going to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like there. And I guess that'll work. And that'll give us access to that space, which hopefully we can do some good stuff with. We don't want a roof on that. We need to remember to say that it does not have a roof, any of this. There we go. A war merchant. Interesting. Scipio, can you go trade with the war merchant? Because even though they're tribes people, they might, you know, have something we want. Okay, so they would take our piglets, which I don't think we want to do. We could get a cougar from them. To get some pemmican. We'll take the medicine. We'll take all the medicine. Can I give them... Oh, we got an auto pistol and an assault rifle. And frag grenades. Can I go to that? I don't know where any of that stuff is. But okay. Let's give them some stuff here just to get some money back from them. We got a couple of dusters. We got some nice hats. So there we go. We'll get a little bit of money from them. We'll accept that. And you can go ahead and hold that and then hold that. Now, Kai, you need a weapon. And apparently our weapons aren't actually getting put in here, even though this is our weapons stockpile. I don't know why. It says we've got like an auto pistol. It says we've got this, we've got that, we've got the other, but I'm just not seeing it. And I don't know where any of that stuff is. I have no idea where any of that stuff is going. And it's slightly frustrating because we kind of need those weapons. Like I straight up don't see it. There's the auto pistol. So that's good. Give that to Kai. I'm sure he's not happy about being woken up, but give that to Kai. And then White needs an assault rifle. Can we maybe say that this stockpile zone does not allow ranged weapons. So we'll see how that goes, and maybe we'll see an assault rifle get moved out of there. Because Scipio, you can't fight, but White can. And I'd really like to see the assault rifle get put into the correct storage area. At some point. I just don't know where it is. I really, I don't see it. Maybe it's right in front of me and it's kind of blending into the mess of everything else in that stockpile, but I just straight up don't see it. Also, Chaz, you have a bed, right? You do have a bed, yeah. So that's a bit weird. I guess I might just have to keep my eye out for this assault rifle. It might just be lying somewhere and I just straight up can't see it, but whatever. Whatever, it's there somewhere, I'm sure. At least Kai has got the pistol again. Kai, oh, who needs rescue? Kenna. What happened to Kenna? Minor malnutrition, probably combined with... yeah. So there is starvation sort of across the board again. Oh, boy. Okay. We really need to, do something about that. I don't know what the answer is. I really don't. Also, can we allow grenades there, please? I really don't know what the answer is. And it's kind of stressing me out. Someone's running wild? Who's running wild? Kai has decided to leave my faction and live with the animals. Really? Colmea, could you go and melee attack your husband? Because, I'd really like to try and arrest him here. Please don't kill him. You just killed him. I wanted to arrest him. I wanted to capture him. But I've just had Kai run away to live with the animals, and then in an attempt to stop him, his wife beat him to death. Wow. At least White gets a new gun. Or we're not. Incapable of manipulation. Oh boy.